this weekend. This is where you live and in person. So, if you guys have been following my full moon readings for the eclipse, I did the Earth signs and then I did Aries, and there is a reason for that. I was guided, and I was told to only do Aries because there's two Leos and two Sagittariuses that watch my channel that are going to get a life-changing surprise during this eclipse, and God does not want them to have any clue of what it is. I was guided to say there's one Leo and one Sagittarius that it's going to be a good surprise, and there's one Leo and there's one Sagittarius that it's going to be a bad surprise. So, Leo, Sag, I'm sorry, but you're not going to get a full moon eclipse reading. So, with that being said, we're here at the air signs. And I'm going to start it with Aquarius. There's only a couple more minutes, so I'm not talking to myself here. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and start Aquarius. Aquarius, I got the dates February 28th, 2008, 4/20, April 20th, April 20th, 1970, May 9th, 1984, January 3rd, 1996, August 9th, 1988, October 15th, 1999. I got the letters H, X, M, T, C, H, and then I got the numbers 280, 909, 962, 961, 445, and 474. I believe, to me, that's saying there's an Aquarius that watches my channel that lives in Atlanta. And for the Aquarians, the eclipse is going to be a time of self-reflection and righting past wrongs. It's possible, if you could right past wrongs, it's possible. You are warned against starting any new projects at this time. So just self-reflect, do some shadow work, and if there's any amends that you can make with anyone, you're being guided to do that, Aquarius. And you're also being guided to stay away from starting any new projects because it's not a good time for Aquarians to start up a new project. All right, so let's pull out the cards for Aquarius. Aquarius, you could be dealing with an earth sign that you're in separation with. Or there's an earth sign from your past that you want to make amends with. Or you're being guided to reconnect with them for some reason. A Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And apparently it was some kind of a mess because literally my whole deck went flying out of my hand when I was saying Aquarius, you're being guided to make amends or at least reconnect with the earth sign to make amends. Somebody's pregnant. Somebody's a liar. So Aquarius, if someone's saying that you got them pregnant, they're lying. They're pregnant from somebody else. Or there could be an Aquarius that's lying and saying they're pregnant and they're really not. Take it how it resonates, you know your story. You may have gone on like one date with this person. Hey, how's it going? Good morning, Sherry. Like literally, you might have taken this person on one date because you thought they were attractive. You thought they were like you were interested in them, and you wanted to get to know them. You might have had a one night stand with them, and they literally, if I'm talking to a male Aquarius, you got to know what's in your pants, okay? You can't lay demon dick on demon bitches, okay? You lay the demon dick down, and they're not going to want to give it up. So you could have just a one night stand with this person, and now they're lying and saying you got them pregnant because they don't want to lose that dick. One more for the overall energy. Or Aquarius. This could be a feminine Aquarius that's doing this to someone with good dick. Communicate. Compromise, forgive, work it out. So I feel like that goes along with who wants to lose a dick. Somebody pulled out all the stops and they showed a bitch what they could do on the first night, and now the bitch don't want to lose what she knows that man got. But communicate, compromise, forgive, and work it out. I really feel like that's for whoever's resonating with the earth sign that they need to either reconcile with or just make amends with. I really feel like that's for some Aquarius, or this could be an earth sign that is lying and saying you got them pregnant. It sucks when you lose our specialty. You're in rare form today, Sherry. It's good to see you in a good mood. Vermont, 1980s. Trust the process. Someone's name is Tito. Someone's name is Marcus. This could have actually just happened this month, or the solution to this problem, Aquarius, is going to happen during the eclipse. The 90s. Someone's, I think, trying to trap someone in a marriage because they know they're actually interested in someone else, and they're trying to stop them from making a proposal to someone else. Something could be happening today. Someone's name is George. Someone's name could be Orlando, or someone lives in Orlando, Florida. 2 Kings 6:6. Somebody could be dealing with a Gemini. Revelation 5:5. There's an Aquarius that either has just gotten a revelation, or this reading will give them a revelation. Someone lives in Vegas. Someone loves Vegas, or someone has an uncle that lives in Vegas. Trust no one. They were all involved. Friday, Jenny, BJ. Wow. That Jenny bitch just gets around, don't she? Jenny. What do you? Let me see what zodiac signs are. That cleared the room. Shit. Forrest, run, Forrest, run. Jenny saying she's pregnant. Can we go on with the Cancer? That is what I was thinking. Can we go on with the Virgo? A Leo. I hate my baby, Jenny. Jenny. It's not. I can't. All right. So Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aries. Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Virgo, a Leo, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Gemini. Or these signs can be involved in some way, shape, or form to your story. I felt Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give me some more confirmation and more clarity on this story for the eclipse and what it's going to bring for my Aquarians. Very, very swift, fast changes. Something drastic is going to change in your life, Aquarius, and it's going to happen in the next 6 days. And it could be this bitch being outed for lying about being pregnant or trying to keep a nigga with another nigga's baby. Whatever it is, it's not all good in the hood. Justice is being served to someone for trying to steal someone else's blessings. So that's Cancer, Libra, and Gemini right there. Could be that Virgo. And that's Libra. Yeah, somebody tried to one up somebody. They tried to. Someone was a false friend, a false family member, a fake friend, fake family member, and they were smiling in your face. But they were trying to take your place. They were trying to take you off your throne, Aquarius. So I don't think this bitch who's saying that you got her pregnant, I don't think she came up with that plot on her own. You have a homeboy or a cousin or a brother that worked this plan with the bitch. Jenny and Forrest did the shit together. Taurus and Gemini. So there could be a Taurus and a Gemini married couple who plotted this shit against you. Trust no one. They were all involved. So I don't care how long you've known somebody. That's the motherfucker that's doing the shit to you. Talking shit behind your back. Causing drama. Trying to steal your blessings. This is someone you've known since childhood. Jenny might be a hoe. There's no might be to it. Jenny is a hoe. Jenny is a hoe, a ho. But whoever this is, Aquarius, this is a childhood friend. Or it's a sibling. It is someone you've known your entire life, or damn near your entire life. And they strategically plot and planned this. They really thought they were going to get away with it. And now they know they're not. And what they had planned for you is going to happen to them. And I think mainly that's like a jail time. Or someone's going to claim that they got him pregnant and they really didn't. There's also a love spell here that backfired. Someone did a love spell on somebody for that person to fall in love with them, and it backfired, and they fell in love with the person that they put the spell on. So Aquarius, you could have put a love spell on somebody, and it backfired, and now you're in love with that person. Or someone put a love spell on you to try and make you believe that they were your Two of Cups and to try and get you to stop thinking about your true Two of Cups. And it backfired because your connection with your true twin or your true soulmate was protected. So whoever threw the love spell is now even more in love with you, or they're actually in love with you now and they're obsessed with you behind your back. But they were really just trying to destroy your soulmate connection, your twin flame connection, and now secretly they're in love with you because the spell backfired. And I think that's going to be illuminated during the eclipse. You're going to need strength because there's some shit. Yeah, you're finally gonna. The truth and clarity is coming out and being illuminated of how people tried to destroy your life. Like, and then also we're telling you you were crazy the entire time. Like, shit's been going on for 35 years, and it's the people closest to you. Oh, I didn't do that. You're crazy. Oh, you're hallucinating. You're on drugs, Aquarius. No, you weren't. These people were just all fucking jealous, and they were trying to take you out so that they could have your blessings. They are also doing the same to your twin or your soulmate connection, and that's your twin and you have gone through the exact same thing, damn near, are very close to. But it is time for it all to be balanced out, and for you and your twin to get what's rightfully yours, your birthright. And all these people who thought they could steal it from you are now going to be watching from behind bars, from behind a locked door and key in a padded room, or just somewhere far away from you, because all these people are being eclipsed out of your life. And I really am getting that it was a man who threw the love spell onto you, Aquarius. So there's a man out there secretly in love with you. And it's because of a backfire to the spell work. Could be a Taurus or a Aries. Or it's just someone who is genuinely, usually, has a lot of money, has loyalty, has integrity, and usually is like a farmer or makes their money from the earth. This person's not giving me that vibe. This person, everything they have, they got it through spell work or just straight up fraud, and that's coming out now. And this person's they're about to literally be locked up, broke, busted, and disgusted. They're going to lose everything that they have because the way they got it. This has been going on for 7 years, or upwards of 7 years. This was a 7-year cycle, and you were putting things together, bits and pieces here and there, and you knew you weren't crazy. You knew something was going on, but because this fucking group was against, it was like the world against you, you against the world. You never could get enough to actually make a solid connection or get solid proof that you weren't crazy. So you had to just sit there and, like, for the last 7 years, be in your head and constantly convince yourself, okay, you're not crazy. There is something going on, but you couldn't really take it to the authorities or anything because you didn't have any concrete evidence. Well, the concrete evidence is now here. And it may be coming from a third party that you don't even know, or someone that you didn't think liked you and they actually had your back the entire time. But the righteous will be exalted, and the unrighteous will be dealt with accordingly. Because everything, the truth of everything is coming out. Everything that's happened in this last 7-year cycle is going to be eliminated, and justice is going to be served accordingly. And you're finally going to be able to breathe and be comfortable with the people that are going to be around you, because once this plays out, the next cycle of your life, you're going to have good faith, like people of faith, or people that you can trust, people that actually say what they mean and mean what they say. I mean, they're going to have your back, and you are going to finally get the success and the abundance, the legacy that was your birthright, or that is your birthright. They're going to be happier than you've ever been, Aquarius. It's going to be so overwhelming because, well, for one, you're going to finally get everything that you've been working your ass off for years to try and get, but you could never hold on to it because of all the snakes that were around you. So you actually finally get what you deserve and what you've worked your entire life for. It's going to be a tower moment, but it's also going to be a tower moment in the fact that you're finally going to know that you weren't crazy, and that your best friend, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your lover, they were all working against you, and they really were trying to take you out. So that's also going to be a tower moment. And then all these people getting what they deserve is going to be a tower moment. So there's a huge tower going to be like leveled in the next 6 days. And there's going to be someone that's going to try and reconcile with you, and you're being told not to do it because it's a trick. And it could be a Leo or a Cancer. You're not crazy. I'm using my power to sabotage everything in your life to force you to come back to me. I know it's insane, but it's the only way I know to get you back. I miss you so much. So if you know somebody that's in a position of authority, they have used the authority they have in that position to fuck with your life for quite a long time. And it's because they just want control and power over you. Could be someone who's involved in prostitution or someone who is addicted to hiring prostitutes. Someone's name begins with a Y. Someone's broke as fuck. Someone's born August 11 or November 8th. Or someone's a life path 8 or life path 11. I smile on your face, but I really want to take your place. I'm so jealous of you, I can spit. So Aquarius, you could have a rat that is born in January 1981. I was a fool to believe I could turn that bitch into you. You smell so sweet and her pussy stinks. So somebody find out their pussy stinks. And now they don't even want to get naked in front of them. Like they have no sexual desire for them whatsoever, and they're constantly thinking about you. Or this could be you, Aquarius, thinking how it resonates. Oh, shenanigans. Somebody didn't like me saying that. Oh well, I don't give a fuck. If I can handle losing them, but I know you're worth it. Your family really did offer you up as a sacrifice. I have proof. I'm just waiting on the right time. So, like I said at the beginning of the reading, Aquarius, there is someone that has your back behind the scenes, and it's someone you know. I just don't think it's someone that you would have thought would have actually had your back. Someone's name begins with a D, K. Someone's a con artist. Someone loves your body, but they crave your soul. You're the one that got away. Hurting you gives me pleasure. I'm sick and twisted, and I love it. Your sister and her pussy stinks. Someone's pussy definitely stinks. And someone's really wishing that they hadn't let you go for whoever it was. Kentucky's significant. Little Dickie's significant. Donkey. Someone's got a donkey dick. Dayton, Ohio, significant. Q, Dairy Queen, significant. Someone could work at Dairy Queen, or someone could be a drag queen. Someone could be into trannies. They're on the down low, and their fetish is trannies. Aquarius, that could be you, or someone that you're dealing with. Could be your homeboy that you thought was straight as an arrow. No, he fucking trains on the DL. Someone's name begins with an S. Your time is coming. Be patient. You're doing an awesome job. I'm so proud of you. Love your twin. So you are connected to your true divine, like your true twin flame, at least on the spiritual, because they know what's going on with you. They know what you're going through, and they are praying for you, and they're rooting for you behind the scenes. You may or may not know them in the physical, but if you don't know them in the physical yet, very soon you will be meeting them because you passed your test and you completed your karmic cycle. Yeah, I'm being guided to end it there. So that's the end of Aquarius' reading. I'm going to go into Gemini. Gemini. You got some splaining to do, Gemini. I would channel some messages earlier, which I'm about to pull my book out and give them to you so that I get all these cards up. You want some fuck shit for real, Gemini, or someone wants some fuck shit to you. See how it resonates, but the way I got the message, it's you doing it. And I kind of feel like this is tied to the Gemini, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say it now. There is a Scorpio that I believe is actually crossed over because of the backfire on all the spell work and witchcraft that they were doing with a Gemini. And there's someone in the family that knows that's the reason why this Scorpio is passed over. And if that hasn't happened yet, that could be happening during the eclipse. But there's a Scorpio that's in really bad health because of their choices. When dates June 2nd, 1995, October 7th, 1992, February 10th, 1956, August 10th, 1973, February 13th, 1978, April 2nd, 1961. The letters FIURDT. Then I got the numbers 518, 393, 765, 542, 482, and 340. Gemini, the eclipse will ignite your 12th house of surrender. Hey, what's up, Phoenix Rising? But Gemini, the eclipse will ignite your 12th house of surrender, closure, and unconscious patterns. This is not only bringing awareness to your self-sabotaging patterns and coping mechanisms, but it is also urging you to leave behind a past version of yourself and embrace transformation. So this eclipse is going to be very transformative for you, and you're not going to like the transformation in the way it takes place, but it's for your highest good. And your choices are the major reason why the transformation is taking place the way it's going to take place, because you refuse to let go of toxic behaviors, self-sabotaging, and toxic relationships. So the universe is going to do it for you. Let go. So the next 6 days are probably going to be pretty hard for you, Gemini, or at least the one that is resonating with the story. Overall energies for Gemini. Challenges. Give me two more. Okay. So Gemini, we got challenges, we've got distance, moving, and divorce. So your refusal to heal, your refusal to grow up and deal with shit properly has caused a major life change. Whoever I'm speaking to is getting a divorce. They're having to give up their home, and it's all due to the fact that they refuse to heal. And they're very distant from the person that they love, and that's Spirit did that. God did that, because the person that you love God's been trying to get them into their new cycle, but you kept holding on. You had your claws stuck into this person, refusing to let them go, and you were holding up their destiny. So that's why this is happening the way it's happening, because you refuse to change and you refuse to let go and heal and move on. What signs are Gemini dealing with during this eclipse? Cancer. What other signs is a part of this Gemini story? Sagittarius. Scorpio. Can't make this shit up. Aries. So there's a Scorpio, Gemini, in your family or in your coven that you did a lot of dark work with, and they are in bad health. And like I said, they very well could be crossing over during this eclipse. And you already know this. And now you're like shitting your pants if you're watching me. Virgo. And give me one more. Libra. So those are the signs that could be significant for your current situation and what you're dealing with, what you will deal with in the next 6 days. Give me some more energies for Gemini. We've got Germany. We've got Lindsay. Bruce. One day you will look back and be glad it all worked out the way that it did. You will finally love your life. Gotta stay out of the dark rooms. Exactly. Everything done in the dark comes to light. And I'm telling you, Gemini, it doesn't look like it now, and I know it doesn't feel like it, but this is all happening so that you can finally get to a place of being healed and loving the life that God has for you. You're holding on to shit that's not for you, and all it's doing is destroying your life. So it's being ripped away from you so that you can hopefully choose to do the healing, and then you can finally start to get the blessings that are rightfully yours. Something to do with Russia. You Are My King. September. Dennis. Stop and Smell the Roses. Liz. Jody. February. The Rock. Sarah. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Hebrews 3:3. You were meant for greatness. Stand in your power and go after your throne. Little Baby. A plot twist is coming. And something to do with Alabama. So you know your story. You know what resonates and what doesn't. Or why or how it resonates. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give me some more details, truth, and clarity for Gemini and what they will experience during this eclipse. There's going to be a Leo or Virgo that's going to offer you something, and they've been thinking about it for a very long time. I don't know. Use your discernment. Use your discernment, because it very well, it could be a trick. They're coming in with something that looks pretty. It's probably somebody that you trust, a Leo or Virgo. But if you sign it and you agree to do this, if you let your pride, your ego, and your greed get in the way, you're going to be left out in the cold. You're going to be homeless. Or this has already happened, and that's why you're going through the divorce. You're going through, wow. You very well could have made a deal with a Leo, and it was against someone else, possibly your spouse, and you and this Leo really thought you were smarter than your spouse, and everything backfired, and what you wanted for your spouse is now happening to you, and that's why you're going through what you're going through in this eclipse energy. Yep. Definitely had black magic. I can't make this shit up. The Magician and the fucking witch bitch of the deck. Queen of Wands. Gemini is the Magician. Queen of Wands is Pisces and Aries. It was attempted to offer at a high price. The truth is coming out about it now, or it has come out, and that's why your husband or your spouse is getting it. I'm going to say your husband is divorcing you. You're kicking you out of your home, or they're selling the house, and they're moving far, far away from you, and you are heavily burdened and challenged because you were completely codependent on this dude. And that's, I think, another thing God was trying to get you to come out of is codependency. He's got a very independent life planned out for you that you're going to love once you get over, let all this go and get over it and heal and move on and start over. But you're going to have to get away from this Queen of Wands too, or this Leo character, because, or anyone that you've done dirt with. So pretty much you got to walk away from everybody. It's the only way you're going to be able to start over fresh. Reject the old and embrace the new, and quit being butthurt. It's all about attitude. If you practice gratitude, you will finally get the life that you've always wanted. You were never going to get the life you always dreamed of with this person anyways. You guys, well, you were doing a bunch of dirty shit to your spouse behind his back. More likely he was doing it to you too. Because I'm kind of thinking that's what you and the Leo conjured up, was an affair. And you tried to, it's probably the Leo having the affair with your husband. I think you were trying to like make him look bad or blame the divorce on him and be able to take him for everything he had because he was committing adultery, and it backfired in your face. Now you want to defend yourself to him and the rest of the world and everyone. The tower fell exactly the way it needed to in order for you to be exposed for being the evil one in the situation. So, like I said, it probably doesn't feel like it right at the moment, or it's definitely not going to feel like it over the next 6 days. But literally, the shit that's happening it's a blessing in disguise, and it is going to be an answered prayer once you get through all the hard part, the challenges, the accepting, the healing. Once you get to the other side of that, you're going to realize how much of a blessing in disguise this truly was. Someone is either going to message you or they're going to meet you in person. And I think they're going to offer help. I don't think they know exactly what all is going on, but they know you're going through a really rough time, and they just want to be there to support you emotionally, and just let you know that you are loved and that you will get through this. But there is some heavy karmic debt that has to be paid. So you could be looking at jail time, Gemini, and maybe if this person is telling you, hey, there's nothing we can do to get you out of this. I could even be your lawyer, fuck. But I will be there for you, and I'll hold your hand as you go through this cycle in your life. You will not go through it alone. Yeah. Can't make it up. You've done something so... You were in your feelings and you did some dirt, you did some bullshit, and there's no way out of it. You're going to have to spend some time in jail, and you know that already. And I think this is what you wanted for your husband or your spouse, and it backfired, and you're the one that's going to be, because you're the one that actually signed the fraudulent paperwork. Yeah. Every seed you planted over the last season to try and get innocent people hemmed up and hurt and steal their blessings, well, now those seeds have sprouted, but they've sprouted in your backyard. The authorities are going to be coming in, and as you're being carted away in your blueberries and cherries chariot, your spouse is going to be packing their stuff up and heading to their new life. There's a good chance you're probably never going to see this person again, and that's the way it was meant to be. You were given chance after chance after chance. You both were, to do this in a way to where you guys could like walk away, you know, hey, I have no bad blood. This isn't working for me anymore. We need to separate. We get co-parent, whatever. I just can't be with you anymore. You both have known for a long time that this was not where you wanted to be, and it was not healthy to be in this. And God kept trying and trying and trying, and now He's like, okay, I'm tired. You're not listening. This is how I'm going to deal with it. And because of that, the last time you're ever going to see your husband or your baby daddy or the father of your children, whatever, it's going to be from the back of a police car as you're being carted away to jail. And it's because you worked with the devil. You had addictions, or you just pride, your ego, your envy, your jealousy. You let the devil talk you into doing some foul ass shit, and now, well, you gotta pay the piper. And because your husband, I think, was almost as much of a victim as anyone else in the situation, that's why he's being released from the karma, because whatever he was involved in, he did it because he loved you. And he didn't realize what you were actually doing behind the scenes. So it wasn't like he actually willfully worked with the devil. He was trying to love his wife. He was trying to love the mother of his children. He was trying to keep his life together and do what he knew to be true and right for his family. And you were sitting there with the devil in the fucking backyard, like, hey, bitch, let's bury a jar with this bitch's name in it. Let's fucking get some fraudulent paperwork and steal somebody's house. You know, I mean, you were doing that shit without him knowing about it. So that's why he's getting the life of his dreams, and you're getting fucking a 6x6 with Big Bertha. You owe somebody an apology, more likely your husband and a couple other people. And I suggest that you figure out a way to do that, because the shit you did was unjustifiable. You even married somebody you didn't love, or you tried to get someone into a marriage just to keep them away from, I'm assuming, your husband, because you've known for a long time he hasn't been in love with you and didn't want to be with you. He's actually been in love with somebody else for a long time. Could be his actual true twin. But you've known this, and you've done everything you can to keep him away from that person. And I think you tried to get that person into a fraudulent contract with somebody else. Could be that Leo or that Virgo that first card out. Can't make this shit up. What is done in the dark will always come to light. And now it's time for that foundation to be completely knocked the fuck out. And for your life to be rebuilt from the ground up. Talk about starting over from zero. I can say one thing for you, Gemini. When you do something, you don't do it half-assed. You do it all the fucking way. So I give you kudos on that. You know what I mean? That's a good quality to have. When you go for it, you go all in. So I mean, always got to find the positive, right? But I definitely think that God and your spirit team's really going to be able to get. You're going to work through some challenging. You're going to do some healing while you're locked up, while you're in jail, and your life is going to change for the better, even if you can't see it now. Somebody can drive a BMW, black, blue, or white, and that BMW could be one of those things that you did some faulty, fraudy shit, and you got it in a fraudulent way. Your false twin flame is born in 1974. Someone's a life path 6. Someone's a life path 3. Somebody's 36 years old. Somebody's born on March 6th or June 3rd. Somebody's name begins with a Y. I'm really getting Yolanda. And then the last name Young. You were the best thing that ever happened to me. I say mean things to project the pain, but I know I'm to blame. I think you're all. I think honestly, Gemini, you ain't admitting this to anyone else right now, but you already know deep down that you were you were the bad guy. And it really didn't have to be this way. If you would have just taken the opportunity to get the help, to go to rehab, to do the healing, to get the therapist, it's not like this shit happened overnight. It's you've been building this fucking stairway to fucking hell for quite some time. Someone's life had 5, someone's 35, someone is completely shy out of drugs, and someone is really being encouraged to go within and heal. There is a beautiful life. Your future is beautiful if you will just heal all your wounds of the past and embrace and look forward to the future and embrace it instead of trying to hold on to shit that ain't for you. And one of those things is an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Let that motherfucker go, or let that bitch go, because you truly, me and you both know, you weren't holding on to him because you loved him or her. You were holding on to them to keep them trapped and unhappy because you were having that mindset of I can't have you, no one can, and you would be damned if you were going to let them go and be happy, and you're going to be left alone with kids, and because you're like, why should I be the one that suffers when they were the ones that fucked me over? So you were playing some dirty, devilish, devious shit, and it all backfired on you. Because at the end of the day, you don't fight evil. You don't repay evil with evil. You do good, you get good. You do evil, you get evil. And yeah, you probably didn't deserve the shit that this person did to you. But when you try to retaliate with just as bad or even worse shit, you gotta own that. I never told you how I felt because I was afraid you would reject me. The truth is, I love you more than I love myself. There's someone that really loves you, and they're intimidated by you, or they were afraid that you would reject them because you wouldn't get away from this earth sign. Someone's name begins with an H, P, or someone can have an HP computer, or somebody's really happy, or they're about to be really happy once they finally release control, surrender, and embrace the change. Someone's name begins with a J. Someone's name could be Justin. Someone's in their PJs watching me right now. Somebody's fucking getting high right now. This is that one last hurrah before the authorities come and put the shackles on you and whisk you away. Somebody possibly might have HPV. Somebody's always sorry because they're going to jail. The card says, I'm broke, and you're getting the bag. But I think a lot of someone's remorse and they're wanting to apologize is because they're trying to get out of going to jail and there's no way out. Like, there's too much evidence and all of our decisions are 50-50. And especially when you know you're doing wrong, like that shit's come back to bite you in the ass at some point. And you had a good run. I would say you had a good 7 years of living life on the hog. You know what I mean? Like high on the hog. And now it's the wheel is turning, and it's the person who rightfully should have been living life high on the hog, but you stole their blessings. Now they're going to get returned what is owed to them, and you're going to get what's owed to you. And I think once you finally get sober and really get in tune with your inner self and you do the healing and you face the accountability, you're going to be able to say, yeah, I deserve this shit. It just takes some time before you can actually come to a legit accountability. Someone's name is Kia, or someone drives a Kia, white, gray, or orange. Someone's name is Quinn or Quincy. Someone's definitely a con artist. This could have been like, Maybe that's why you held on to this person so tight, because maybe you guys were like romance scammers. You guys possibly were never in love at all. Your marriage was a marriage of for show. You guys were, from the moment you guys got together, you were fucking people over and committing fraud and stealing from people. I mean, you were never. This was never a marriage of love. It was a marriage of fucking let's get rich quick and fucking or die trying. And you damn near succeeded in dying. Z, V, someone's a life path 2, I, broke people shit, and 4, someone's 42 years old. Someone's born June 4th of 2003. Someone's life path 11. Someone really needs to go get an STD check, because I saw HPV earlier, now I'm seeing HIV. Someone's life path 7. Someone's name starts with a C, or someone's into cryptocurrency, or someone's a hacker. Someone really knows how to get into some shit on the internet. Cryptic shit. And maybe that's why, another reason why they thought they were so smart and so smooth and they were never going to get busted. Well, if you could do it, the FBI and the CIA could do it too. And possibly there was someone you told some shit to that you thought you could trust, and maybe you possibly could have trusted them for a lot of things, but whatever this was, this person was like, bitch, you know you foul. And I can't live with myself knowing this and not saying anything. Somehow, some way, your cryptic shit that you thought you was so smooth on hiding, the right person came in, they hacked their way into your fucking files, and all the shit you thought would never, that would go to your grave, is now being used to get you in a court wall. Someone's born in 1972, and someone's 27 years old, or someone's born April 27th. Somebody's a hypocrite. I got hypocrisy here, and then K and G just came out. Someone's last name is King. Someone's last name is Gordon. Carol King. Someone is a hypocrite. They, in public, they go to church on Sunday. They praise the Lord in public, but behind the scenes, they doing drugs, frauding people, stealing from people, hooking prostitutes, getting their husband, like, buying, like paying for their husband's prostitutes. I mean, some foul ass shit was going on. But all the while, praise Jesus, praise the Lord. Sister Mary Clarence. Someone begins with a B. Someone's name begins with a T. TB. Yeah. Someone needs to go to the clinic. For real. Someone works at Burger King. Or they wanted to try and end their fast food service for life, and that's why they got wrapped up into this shit. They thought they could get rich quick. Then it bit them in the ass. And now they're wishing they were back at Burger King. Kenyatta Turner. F. Someone broke a lot of piracy laws too. That's another reason why someone's getting their fucking ass hemmed up and there's no way out of this going to jail. A lot of piracy laws were broken. I'm a rat. Smile on your face, but I really want to take your place. So that could have been your own spouse too. I mean, take it however it resonates. It could be your best friend, your spouse. I mean, whoever it is that told on you for the shit that you were doing in your computer. Somebody's in the mob. Godfather. Someone smokes cigarettes. Salem 100s. And someone's definitely involved in witchcraft. And another reason why everything started to backfire and shit that you've been doing for years and always got away with, the reason why you didn't get away with it this time is because you went up against the chosen one this time. Your jealousy and your envy got the fucking best of you, and you went up against someone that God had highly protected and highly anointed. There was no way in hell that you were going to get anything over on this person. You were not going to be able to harm this person. Anything you thought you did succeed on, God used it as a lesson for everyone involved, or it was woven into the plan. This person, you never harmed this person whatsoever. You just had to. God wanted you to believe that you did, so that you would keep going, keep testing you, and then when it was time for the tower to fall, you would fall under the rubble because your pride kept telling you you were winning. And that is for Gemini. On to Libra. Libra, I think yours is a lot. It's not as nowhere near as heavy as this one, but again, we're talking about an eclipse, and eclipses are all about life altering or transformation. So yours is kind of heavy too. It's just not as heavy as this shit. All right, Libra, I got the dates December 4th, 1984, February 6th, 1995, June 5th, 1985, March 7th, 1994, January 5th, 1973, July 2nd, 1994. I got the letters T, C, F, A, H, P. The numbers 147, 266, 986, 174, 441, and 880. So, right off the bat, someone lives in Leesburg, Florida, or Tavares, Florida. Libra, you may be releasing outdated perspectives and bringing in new ones, particularly in a relationship. So, Libra, I think yours is actually going to be a good transformation because you're going to have a revelation, and the way you see love, the way you see relationships is going to powerfully change over the next 6 days, and you're going to see why you've always dealt with fuck boys or fuck girls, or every time you thought you got a good one, you found out no, it's just another fuck boy, fuck girl. It's because your perception of the way relationships are supposed to operate and the way love is, it was off. And there's going to be something that happens over the next 6 days that's going to give you a powerful revelation, and you're going to realize, okay, that's what love really is. And I do believe that you're in a relationship right now, but this revelation, whatever transpires over the next 6 days, you and your person both are actually going to willingly, mutually break up, and you're both going to find your God-given spouse, you're the person you're supposed to be with fairly quickly. And I honestly, I believe you and the person you're with now, you probably have kids together, but you guys will actually be able to co-parent if you have kids, and you guys will be friends, actually legit platonic friends, because I think it was really a platonic relationship, damn near the entire time you guys were together. But you guys you really cared about each other, and I think you guys. I could be speaking to a couple that are both into the same sex. They were too afraid for anyone to find out, so they willingly and had a mutual agreement. Hey, we're to the world, we're married, but behind closed doors, I'm sleeping with Timmy and you're sleeping with Tanya. And now, whatever's going to happen throughout this eclipse is either going to give you a change in perspective, or it's going to give you the courage to finally own your true authentic self and be able to show it to the world and not give a fuck what anyone thinks or says about you. And it's possibly because someone's already been spying on you anyways, and they have evidence of they know who you really are anyways, and they're blackmailing you and saying, hey, I'm gonna tell your parents, hey, I'm gonna whatever the fuck, like, and when they come at you, you're just gonna be like, you know what, fuck you, I'll tell them for you. I don't care. I'm not gonna hide who I am anymore. I'm going to spend the rest of my life being happy and being healthy and living life on my terms. Something about a pet, or maybe you might get a pet before you meet your forever person. Someone's health, and that might be what makes you decide, you know, fuck this. I can't. My heart can't handle this. My stress levels are through the roof. You know, my heart rate's through the roof. I'm going to end up killing myself if I don't let this go and just embrace my true authentic self. So that could be another reason why someone's deciding to just let it all go and just be themselves, because they really are giving themselves health problems. Give me one more. Yes. Whatever was just on your mind, the answer is yes. What zodiac signs are involved with Libra story? Libra. So either you don't have a lot of people in your inner circle, or you're dealing with another Libra. Pisces. Cancer. There is a motherfucking two-faced, snibby ass fucking Cancer around, because Cancer came up in all y'all's videos, in all y'all's readings. Aquarius. Sagittarius and Scorpio. So those are the signs that could be tied to your story, heavily tied to your story. I want to go with these. No, I'm not. I'm going to go with these. Oh. Whatever transpires over the next 6 days, it is going to hit. It's gonna hit hard at first. It's smack in the face, but like I said, if you just, maybe Cancer is the hidden cop in the group. Very well could be. The undercover angel. That's so crazy. Wow. Well, you know, we all get it wrong sometimes, right? Or now that your life is finally balancing out, Cancer is finally going to come and offer you marriage. And you're going to get a completely whole different perspective of the last couple of years of your life. It really is going to fuck your world up. Because a lot of things you thought was one way was really another. The conflict and the bullshit, the betrayals, every negative thing that you dealt with in the last 3 to 5 years. It had a whole different. It stemmed from a different place than you thought. Because I think some people were blaming the cancer. The cancer was the devil. But it's because someone knew who you really were. They knew that you were high priestess, and they spent every ounce of their energy and even their finances to confuse the fuck out of you, to confuse everyone else around you about you. Like this person, it was their life's mission to make sure that your life never got on point, that you never stepped into your power, and that you never completed life's mission. They wanted to take you out, but when they realized that it would possibly backfire on them if they killed you, and I think they actually did try, but confirmation. But when it didn't work out, they realized, well, thank God it didn't, because I would have gone down for that. So since I can't really kill them, let me just make them look crazy or make sure they never have anything. They're always homeless. They're always broke. They're always stressed out. They're always addicted to drugs or whatever. They're always with the wrong person. I don't know who this person is, but they're fucking sick and twisted. Could be an Aries or they could be a narcissist, but their answered prayers were made sure that yours never got answered. And if you were going through a good period or good stage in life, then it's like you guys were at the opposite ends of the wheel. And every time it spun, if you were getting good, then they were like stressed out and dying and like depressed. And then when they got one up on you, then they were happy and you were down in the gutter. It's like it could never, you guys could never both be the same. That person always had to make sure they were getting one over on you. Wow, it just keeps getting worse. I think I missed something. Oh yeah, I did definitely miss a lot. So, but yeah, this person, it could be the Cancer, it could be an Aries, or it could be but their wish fulfillment was making sure that you never got your wishes fulfilled. What's up?
Are you alive?
Yeah. What? What do you need? I'm almost done.
This video I'm gonna snap on Facebook.
You have to wait. I'll come out there when I get done.
Oh my god.
So, anyways, this King of Wands has spent every waking moment to make sure that your life falls apart or it never comes back together. Since either A, you rejected this person, or B, you broke up with them. Whatever, there was some kind of falling out, or you hurt this person's pride and ego, and because they're a narcissist, they became your number one enemy for the rest of your life after this moment happened. And they've made it their life's mission to make sure that you are broke, busted, and disgusted, and you never have any true, authentic happiness. And they were doing a pretty good job of it for quite some time. But they didn't realize how special you were. Never let 100% in your life. Never let 100% in your life. Is that what you meant, 100%? Or was it 100 people? Anyway, yeah, for sure. That's something I had to learn the hard way, my damn self. But once you started putting shit together and you knew that you were not crazy and that you were not hallucinating and that, you were a very intelligent human being, very likable person before the day you met this person. That's what I meant, Ricky. They should have just moved on instead of exactly. But you knew that it wasn't you and that some foul shit was going on and that there was a group of people working together to make you feel like it was all in your head and you were fucking going nuts. Apparently, whatever that video is that she wants to show me is hilarious. But anyways, you finally said, you know what? I am no one's victim, and I am going to stand up for myself. And even if I can't actually go to the authorities and have anyone arrested, or I can't prove this beyond the shadow of a doubt with tangible evidence, I'm going to get on the World Wide Web and I'm going to tell my story. And I'm going to make sure that people know what happened to me, whether or not I could ever have these people arrested or not. Their pride and their ego will suffer because they know what I'm saying is true. And it's another reason why this person went into overtime and was like, oh no, I gotta stop this bitch. Because they know what you're saying is true. Everything you're saying is true. You are an honest, truthful person. You stand in your integrity. The truth matters to you. You actually care about right and wrong. And you're not going to compromise your integrity by saying something that you know for a fact to be false. Yeah, maybe you said some things that at the time you said them, you thought they were true, and you found out later they were not, that you were given false information. And I'm sure you did your best to correct that, course correct, and, put out, hey, remember when I said this? Yeah, I guess I was wrong. I didn't intentionally lie, but I did spread false information because I was given false information. But you're not one of those people that are just going to say what you can't be bought. You can't be bought and sold. You're not going to just say something because somebody else wants you to say it or somebody else paid you to say it. If you say it, it's because you believe at the time you said it that it was true. You did get the attention of the authorities, Libra. And what was stolen from you, the authorities now are actually, there is a true, real life investigation going on that has tangible evidence. There is proof, and there is going to be an arrest or arrest made, like several arrests, because you refused to be a victim and you stood in your power, you stood in your strength, and you told your truth. And finally, someone that had power and authority investigated it and realized the bitch isn't crazy. The bitch is telling the truth. And this motherfucker did this, and this motherfucker worked with this motherfucker, and now they're all in jail. They thought they had victory over you, but it was false from the moment they did it. Because the minute they betrayed you, they lost. They underestimated you on every level. Then they had no idea you were as strong as you are. They thought you was just a little hoe. They thought you was a little thought. That you were not good for anything except your ass or your mouth. That you were just some thought gave good fucking fellatio or had some good pussy. And they wanted you to believe that too. Little did they know that you knew your worth the entire time. And the manipulation and the fucking gaslighting and all the bullshit they were doing to you was a waste of time from the jump because you knew what they were doing the entire time. Exactly. And now there is a Leo or Virgo that actually wants to give you your flowers. Or you're getting a job offer from the FBI or the CIA or something because they're like, this bitch, that's with no training, that's with no formal education. This bitch could do this. Oh yeah, this bitch needs a job. So look for something really amazing to come, Libra, through the next 6 days. Through the energy of the eclipse. Your life is going to transform in a major way. But you, like I said, for you, I think it's going to be very positive. Gemini, very negative, and Aquarius, I think it's going to determine on how they choose to handle the situation that they're going through. I think Aquarius could go either way. You, I'm pretty sure it's all systems go. and Gemini. So it is what it is. Let me pull a couple more of these and then I'm getting out of here. Give me some more information on Libra's story. Somebody's life. Somebody drives a Kia, orange, white, or blue. Or someone's name could be Kia. You do have a false friend or a false family member that is very jealous of you. But I think you know this already and you've handled it very gracefully. And you're letting God take care of it. How many fuck? Anyways, somebody's life path 9. Somebody could be born September 4th. Somebody's 49 years old. Yeah, these people that were thinking they were getting one over on you, they did dabble in the dark arts. There was some kind of secret hidden coven or secret society, and that's why they thought they could overcome, or like they could win or beat you because you were by yourself and they were working with the whole fucking group. But when you're working with a merry band of idiots, it doesn't take much to and since you're a very intelligent person, who also was highly protected and spiritually guided, there could have been 100 of them bitches, and you still would have come out on top. Somebody's born March 6th. Whoever the rat is, the person that smiles in your face that wants to take your place, you went to high school with them. And definitely think that they could claim Christianity in public, but they're doing spell work and hexes and curses behind the scenes. Someone's name could be Heather South. This could be an ex-girlfriend if I'm speaking to a male, or this was just like a girlfriend in high school. I never told you how I felt because I was afraid you would reject me. The truth is, I love you more than I love myself. So, either the person that, I don't know, this person's weird. Either it's same sex and that's why they never told you how they felt. Or this person's just psychotic and they think they love you, but their idea of love is sick and twisted. They're a sociopath because they want to take your place. Or they've done love spells on you to get you to fall in love with them, and it backfired, and now they think they're in love with you, but it's just because they're fucking they have mental issues from all the backfires of the spell work. Quentin. Person may be so confused on every fucking level, but I really do think this person has a authentic mental disorder. I think there is some kind of sociopath, psychopath, narcissistic personality disorder, something. Because this person, the shit that they did, plus it's the King of Wands too, but the level and the links and the time and the energy and the money they spent to try and harm you when you had done nothing to them except maybe hurt their feelings because you didn't want to be with them sexually. That is a true mental disorder. Do I want the deal? This person could be born in 1986. I can't. August 6th could be significant as well. You're not crazy. I am using my power to sabotage everything in your life to force you to come back to me. I know it's insane, but it's the only way I know to get you back. I miss you so much. So this person, maybe, maybe it is your fault. I don't know. Maybe you leaving their life drove them to insanity. Like maybe they didn't have a mental disorder before you, but because they couldn't handle your rejection. Now they do now. This person definitely had a mental disorder before you met them. It's just I think you triggered it, and through their choices and their obsession with you, that the mental disorder just grew to new heights. Like, and plus, I think it morphed and transformed into a couple different now to just being narcissistic personality disorder. They've got bipolar. They've got schizophrenia. They've got um, they're now a sociopath. They're now a psychopath. Like, and it's sad too because I don't think you really did anything to this person. I think you did actually genuinely love them, and I think you were good to them, but something happened, and I think it's because they thought they could play you, or they could, cheat on you or whatever, and you would just accept it and you would just take it and forgive them and let them keep continuing to do it to you, and you didn't. You didn't accept the behavior, and you actually said, "I'm done. I'm moving on." Like, and I don't want this relationship anymore. And this person just couldn't handle that. This person even went to the lengths of hiring someone to either be your best friend or your lover. They paid someone to date you, and or to be your best friend or your babysitter, but the person actually wound up falling in love with you. So even that backfired. Everything this person did to harm you actually harmed themselves. And it's because you're a Libra. you are the scale of the balance. You're the justice scales. Librans are very. Now I got Washington State calling me. I look to the three men. The options that this could be. You've been calling me all week. I've answered it. I've even told you I know you're one of the three. Stop being a pussy. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I actually, if it's going to help you, I really want to talk to you. So please stop calling and just heavy breathing. If you really want to say something, if you're not going to say anything, stop calling. But I will definitely talk to you if you will say hi. It's me. Can we get together? Can we just have a conversation on the phone? I will gladly engage in conversation with you. But I'm tired of answering phone calls from odd, weird numbers that I know are fake, text now or something, knowing it's one of the three of you. So if you really want to talk, I know at least one knows where I live, and all three of you, come on now, my phone number's in almost every one of my videos. So I know all three of you have my phone number. Just say hi. It doesn't have to be that hard. You're not stupid. You all have a very high IQ, and so do I. Let's just be adults about it. We both got hurt, and we both have, I'm sure, either want closure or have something to say. So if you're going to continue to blow my phone up, just say what you need to say. Gift of healing comes from within. And someone's name is with R. First, middle, or last. I can't make this shit up. And I'm out. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.